All right, guys, I am here at the corner of the grocery store where Junior was murdered. And you all know what happened. I'm not going to go into that detail, but the second time that he came back into the store and he asked the bodeguero for water because he was choking in his own blood. So he had the first thing he said was, "Can you please give me water and call 911?" And the bodeguero didn't help him. He basically pointed and said, "Go to the hospital. The hospital's right down the block. Go to the hospital." So Junior had to literally walk himself to the hospital. This He came out of here, and this is where he stood, and he went to the corner right here. He stopped right here, and he pointed up, and he said that he wanted to call 911. That he walked from here. He walked all this. He stumbled all the way over here. And my thing is, how doesn't anybody see this? How can you not call 911? How can you not help this poor kid? He walked all this. He stumbled into this construction wall right here. Here. And he walked. Now I have to walk through these cars that are here, but the cars were not here. But he continued to walk here, stumbling, confused, in shock. God bless you. I don't want to get myself. Okay. He stumbled. He crossed the street. Okay. He crossed the street. And this is where he collapsed. He collapsed right here. Exactly right here. This is where he collapsed. And as you can see, this is where he bled out. And no one helped him. The emergency trauma is right there. As you can see, it's a few feet away. As you can see, it's a few feet away. Look at that. The emergency room right here. And no one helped him. Two police officers were right here surrounding him. They didn't carry him out. They didn't even touch him. And whoever was with him, there were friends surrounding him. They were trying to help him, and the cops were telling them not to touch him. Not to touch him. Okay, so how do you do that? How do you watch somebody die in front of your face and not help? Only a few feet away. Look at that. A few feet away from the emergency. It's incredible. Over here, this was big before. They cleaned it out for sanitation. The sanitation department cleaned it out, but they had, just like they had in the corner store, in the corner, they had it here. All this was full of candles here too. All this. This is what's left of his memorial right now in front of the hospital. I just can't believe it. How can you watch somebody die, literally bleed out in front of you, and then you're a police officer. You're supposed to help. You were trained to help others, to save a person's life if you had to. I worked for the police department for 15 years. I know how a cop is supposed to react, how they're supposed to work. Like they're supposed to jump in and help. Come on. Now this is the mural that they have for Junior. That's across the street from the hospital. Look at how beautiful. This is beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Junior was very active with the Explorers, the New York City Police Department Explorers. He wanted to be a detective. He dreamed of being a detective one day. So this is why he has a police uniform on here. So sad. He had a life. He had dreams. He had hopes. His life meant something. He was doing something. He did not have to go the way he did. This breaks my heart. It does. There goes the hospital. There goes the wall, the construction wall that he stumbled. He staggered and he stumbled. I could just imagine how confused he must have felt at that point. And then he just kept walking. He just kept walking. He fought to the very end. He fought for his life. He wanted to live. Hey, oh, I'll go with you. Your dad's with mom, with Cece?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
How's your kids?
Well, they're doing great. Thank you.
We're trying to move to PA.
I want to get out of New York myself. I've been telling TC I want to get out. I want to get out.
If you know, if you have Section 8, you can transfer your Section 8.
Oh no, we don't have
No?
any kind of help. No, we between me and TC we make too much to get help.
That's okay because even without it, the houses out there are cheap.
Oh, in Pennsylvania? Oh yeah.
Because the lady's house that we're staying in, she has a 5-bedroom, and she only uses 2 bedrooms, and she pays $650.
Well, what we pay in rent now, we can pay like if let's say we want to move to Pennsylvania, we can pay in mortgage for a 2-family house. We can pay mortgage. What we're paying in rent, we can pay mortgage in Pennsylvania. We're already looking into it. We're already looking into it.
Because it's better over there too, and you guys drive everywhere, right?
Right. We're always driving. Always driving.
Because they have a lot of activities out there for the kids, for the nana too.
Right.
She wants to go to like it was around Halloween and Christmas. They
Right.
do like this farm thing, and she can go and pick fruits and everything, and it'll be fun for her.
Right.
And they have Fright Fest over there also.
Oh, I love Fight Fest.
Sony Park is
Oh my
close
God.
to certain areas.
We were there yesterday. We were in Hurricane Harbor and we were in Great Adventure yesterday.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. We have season pass.
Oh, that's nice. I never really had a season pass.
Oh, listen, maybe we are allowed 4 guests. I can take you. TC can take one of your sisters, and we can take Mongo and your mother. Oh yeah, for real. We're going back again, so we can have you as guests. We can put you in our pass.
That's cool.
You don't have to pay anything. It'll be on us. So say hi.
Hi.
Huh?
What channel?
Oh my goodness. Yes, we're gonna leave now. We're gonna leave now. TC wants to get out of here. He's tired. We came home very late last night. But yeah, this is so sad. Like I was saying before. Oh boy. And look, let me tell you something. Oh, the super's out there. That's the super of the building. with the dog. Anyway, the bodeguero, the quote unquote owner of the bodega, he lives right here. This is where he lives. He literally lives across the street. And the reason why I say quote unquote is because technically he's not the owner. The owner is the landlord of the building. It's property of the building. So the lease is terminated. The landlord went to court and got his lease terminated. So he doesn't have a lease anymore. Technically and legally, he cannot come into the store without getting arrested. He has to ask the landlord permission, or the super, or the business management of the building. He has to go through them before he goes into the store. From my understanding, the place was started to be cleaned up last week. He was allowed to come in and get all the dairy products, the meat. It was spoiled. It stunk in there. Everything was horrible. It was a mess in there. They cleaned up whatever was there, and that's it. He was just allowed to go in there to clean up the place. But he is not. I'm gonna make it very clear to you guys because there's a lot of confusion. There's a lot of anger out there. The quote unquote owner of the bodega, Cruz and Chicky, they will not be allowed to open this store ever again. They are out. The lease is terminated. The license was revoked. He has no business, a license for business right at the moment. So he cannot. This store will never be opened. The super's right there, and I know him personally. I know the landlord. I know the super, and the super said that this place will not be opened up for business ever again. He's gone. It's done. What they're gonna do is they're gonna do a community center, and they're thinking about opening a after school program also. So, and I spoke to the father, Junior's father personally, and he said that the teddy bears, the cards, whatever they can salvage, because obviously they cannot take candles. That's candles. No, obviously you cannot take candles. So whatever they can salvage, which were the cards and teddy bears, gifts, stuff like that, T-shirts, whatever that was given to the parents, to Junior, that's going to be displayed in the said community center. Okay, that's what's going to happen. Okay, whatever they have as gifts is going to be displayed when they open it up as a community center. Okay, so I hope that makes a lot of people happy. I hope that stops the confusion and the anger, you know. So anyway, I gotta go because TC's across the street, and I have a couple of friends that live around the neighborhood. We know each other for years. Um, they happen to stop by because we told them we were gonna be here and say hi to us. Anyway, we're gonna go and eat something now and just walk around. Call from 17185593557. I got a call. Okay. All right. I declined that call. Anyway, um, so yeah, like I was saying, I hope that what I'm telling you right now, I'm telling you right now, the store will not be open. And that's it, guys. That's what I have to say for now. Oh, I almost forgot to tell you the reason why I came down here this morning. They had a ceremony, an announcement this morning. Junior's mom was here. Junior's father was here. I was able to speak to both. And anyway, the street is going to be named after Junior. They got it approved. The petition that we all signed, the petition that we all signed, came through. We got it. Junior's death will not be in vain. The street, it will be named after him, and Junior's law is already taking into effect. Junior has changed. He's started a movement. He started a movement here in New York. Things are going to be different now, and the youth are going to be more protected. Hopefully, the violence needs to stop. This violence needs to stop. This hate needs to stop. Senseless murders, and it just breaks my heart. Anyway, what they did this morning was to announce that they finally got it. The petition went through, and the street will be named after Junior. And the mother had the street sign in her hands and everything, but they haven't officially put it up yet. That's gonna take time to have it up, physically up. But I'm just clearing, and I'm letting you know, I'm clarifying things. The street will be named after Junior. That's done. That's done. It's okay, Mama. I'm trying to get the comments in here.
Where are you from?
Oh, I'm from Brooklyn. Mom. The person who did the mural, I'm his mom. Yeah, the artist. I'm the artist's mom. And to me, what this represents is it's a lot. Everybody has a meaning for it. But for me, what it signifies is not only Junior's life, and his face is going to be memorized forever, immortalized forever. You know what I'm saying? His memory is going to be kept alive. But it also represents my son. He created it. He doesn't live in New York. I don't see him all the time. I wish I could see him every day, but I can't. So when I come here, I feel my son. Not only feel Junior, but I feel my son's presence. So to me, this has a lot of meaning right here.
You should be proud.
That's my son's name in the bottom, where it says "with love."
Oh.
Yeah, the flowers are covering it, but I come and I touch it, and I'm like giving my son a hug.
Oh,
Like right now, I'm gonna give my son a hug right now. That's my son. I love you, baby. I love you, baby, and I'm proud of you.
very proud.
I'm very proud of my son.
We came all the way from Austin, Texas.
Oh, you don't mind?
Yeah, I don't mind.
Oh, we're live. You too. Hi.
We came from Austin, Texas for Junior.
Wow.
The story from day one. And
Oh my God. God bless you. God bless you.
And I feel His spirit. So,
Yes. Yes.
thank you. Thank you.
I feel that New York is in mourning. The Bronx and New York are in mourning. We lost. You see, this is where I get.
Oh,
I feel like he's my adopted son. Junior is my son. He's everybody's son. He's everybody's cousin. He's everybody's big brother, little brother. You know,
yeah.
I know he's shining down and he's smiling at all of us because that they changed the street. They finally got the street. Yeah,
Oh my God.
they finally got the street sign. They haven't officially put it up yet. That's going to take time. That's going to take time. But it's there. It's there. The petition was signed. It's done. And Junior's law is already starting to take effect.
I'm a part of the Facebook page, Justice Virginia.
Right.
I'm part of that group.
Right.
And I followed it on social media, and that's how I was like, it touched me. So I told my husband, we are going to see this. We're going.
Yeah.
We're here.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay. God bless. All right, guys. So here is where I'm going to leave now. TC's like, I'm hungry and he wants to go home. So, and so the people in my comments, I am so sorry. It's kind of hard with the daylight to see who's on here. But okay, I have like a little, I'm covering it with my hand over here. So, Cree, Outlaw, Pink Kisses, Hazel's Reptiles fam. Hey, Mama, how are you? Thank you, sis. TJ's Woodworking. Hey, TJ, how are you? Thank you so much. Let me see who else is here. Oh my goodness, Nanichi. Hey, how are you, Mama? Thank you, all of you, for being here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. Hey, don't forget to hit that like button while you're in here. Show some love. Hey, Hazel. How are you? Oh my goodness, thank you so much for showing love, Mama. I hope everything's okay with you and the kids and your little babies, your little reptile babies. But yeah, this is the corner. And this right here, I look at this spot right here and it just breaks my heart. But this right here, you see where the flower is? This is where Junior last held on. With all his might, he held on. Because he knew what was coming. He knew that if he let go, that was it. He was done. This is where he let go. His last grasp at life was literally here. Physically, with his hands, he held on to it with all his might. And a few inches away, this is where it happened, right here. This is where it happened. It just breaks my heart. And when he came in, the second time he came in, asked for water, and asked for them to call 911, and he wasn't given water. No 911 call was made. If you can see the videos, he put his head down, and like in despair, he put his head down and he staggered out. And this is where he stood, literally. I can tell because the AC is right there, and I remember the water dripping. The water dripping was right here. So Junior's blood was right here. The first dash of blood was right here. And then he stumbled over here. This is where he stood right here, and he faced this way. He rose his hands up. He put his hands up, and he's like he was asking somebody, anybody, to please call 911. And then from here, he staggered all the way down. He stumbled all the way down the block until his body collapsed and just gave up. His very last words by the hospital was, "Give me water, please give me water," because he was drowning in his own blood. How sad is that? Anyway, that's it, guys. I just wanted to share with you. And please, my last words to you before I end this is, please hug your loved ones. Please tell them that you love them. If you have any misunderstandings, if there's any bad blood between you and a loved one, please call that person, write to that person, visit that person, and tell them that you're sorry. Even if it wasn't your fault, tell that person that you're sorry and that you love him. Because you don't know when is the last time that you're going to see that loved one. You don't know. So please fix whatever hate you have in the family or your friends or whatever. Please fix it. So you don't have any regrets in case something happens. You don't have any regrets. And like the message is right there, it's clear. Love is the answer. I am so proud and so happy for that message right there. That message is powerful. Stop the hate. Stop the violence. It has to end. I'm sorry, guys, that I'm getting emotional, but it's just that this is, it breaks my heart. I can't, I don't know how else to explain it. Anyway, I gotta go. TC's across the street, and I gotta go. Anyway, God bless everybody, and besitos.